you live on 2K Sports. This is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Forwards, Jeff Green and Jared Sullinger. A speedy backcourt of Rondo and Bradley. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And Sullinger kicks to Olynyk. The drive by Green. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, kind of an interesting paradox for Jeff Green. He's much better offensively playing at the power forward spot as a spread 4, but defensively he's much better guarding 3s.
Curry against Rondo. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk with the steal. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
People knew that he could shoot the ball coming out of college, but I don't think teams knew that Klay Thompson would develop into the dead-eye shooter that he's become. He is a flat-out laser, and he can go to get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well-guarded.
And Steve, with Klay, you know not every team thought of him as an elite shooter, or he wouldn't have gone as late as he did in the draft. But with his size, he has incredible range, and that is proved to be a factor in his play.
Man, one thing he's been able to do this last season is find ways to quicken that release. And now, he can get that 3 off in the blink of an eye. He's a big, strong kid, and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So, what an incredible weapon to have on offense.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He
Gosh,
sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Here's Curry after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Curry attacking. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Rondo gets to Green. Ball's knocked loose. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Green's got his second basket of the game. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. Pass to Bogut. Outside for Curry. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Out to the right wing. And Olynyk kicks to Sullinger. He dishes it to Olynyk. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. On the wing, Thompson. It's Curry with the drive. Olynyk with the steal. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Feeds it to Rondo. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Now here's Rondo. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it. You know, when you're a team that's in rebuild mode, it can be really difficult when you have to go out west. And for the Celtics last year, it was not pretty at all.
And so it's Boston with it. The Warriors making the shot. He kicks it to Olynyk. There's the double team with Bogut. And the basket by Olynyk.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Thompson passes to Barnes. Bogut dishes to Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got 5 now.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Kicks it to Green. Tries it from 9. And that one goes long. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Not shooting to get this game underway.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Bazili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And the Celtics also making a change. Zeller's checked in. Green kicks to Zeller. Back to Green. A floater. Second shot opportunity. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
You know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and 1. Well, Jared Sullinger slipped in the 2012 draft over concerns about his back. He ended up missing the latter half of that rookie season when he had to have back surgery. Despite his health issues, when he's been on the court, he's shown a lot of promise.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry. Brandon Bass is checked in for Boston. Thompson passes to Iguodala. That one goes. And Sullinger with a ground-bound game. Even before his back troubles, his game is based on strength and skill.
Yeah, no question. He's got that wide frame, able to carve out space inside. You know, he's a good rebounder. He's got a soft touch. Boston really tried to help him become a three-point shooter as well last year. So he's slowly expanding his game.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And the slam dunk by Spates.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Boston again missing. 4 on 3s, they bring it up. Livingston dishes to Azili. There's the pass to Livingston. Thompson in the corner. Passes it to Livingston. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Turner leading the charge. And the basket by Thornton.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
The Warriors leading. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Down low. Here's Iguodala. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they wanted him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team. And that's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well. And I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. He's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands at times.
Spades with a screen on Thornton. Kept alive. Iguodala outside. Pass to Ezeli. It's rebounded by Bass. Celtics trail by 3. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Smart, wide open. He fires. He nails it, and we're tied up. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Iguodala's drive. That one wide left.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Zeller passes to Smart. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well contested shot, and he did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
It's stolen by Bass. And a wide open look for Thornton. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Livingston using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 2. Here's the buzzer. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
They've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green, the forwards handle. Steph Curry's out there with Barbosa, and it's Bogut in the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Smart. The Warriors making the shot. Dishes it to Thornton. Shot clock at 6. Here's the screen. On its way from Young for 2. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
The defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
On its way from Curry for 2. Releases from the wing and drills it.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
You think of the Warriors as a really strong team, and they are, but this might surprise you a bit. They had trouble with teams in the East. Lost to some of those teams in the Eastern Conference who would have expected them to beat last year.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Steph Curry's such an incredible outside shooter. He makes impossible shots look easy. Draymond Green said he expects those shots to go in. He said, I'm, quote, amazed when he doesn't make it. Nonetheless, it's still amazing. I guess that's a contradiction. I'm used to seeing it, but it never gets old. Kevin, I bet we can agree with that.
No doubt, Doris. One of the best shows in basketball. Thank you. Well, the Warriors had some off shooting nights, certainly, as you guys are talking about, against the East. Definitely gave up some games because of it last year.
Well, and as poor as they actually shot against the East, the Warriors still won 20 games against the conference. So it just shows you how talented this club is.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bass. Bass has got his first bucket in this one. Now here is Bogut. Misses in close. And outside.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Boston making some changes. Bogut down low. He's against Olynyk. And that one's good. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side, working to get a good shot.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Out to Thompson. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Inside. Here's Barnes. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Barnes. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Now here's Olynyk. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Rondo. Barnes kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Bradley with the ball. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. He feeds it to Olynyk. Got a piece of it. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 8. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bradley. To the wing right side. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
Outside Rondo. Sullinger green on Curry. And it's Rondo penetrating. And stolen by Barnes. And it's the Warriors on the break. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Celtics trail by 8.
And with Bogut feeling 100%, you know, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again. But when he's 100%, he's really a force in the middle.
Here's Thompson after Rajon Rondo's bucket. And Thompson kicks to Green. Bogut sets a screen for Green. It's stolen by Rondo. Over in the corner, Green. The Warriors pull it in. And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender. And he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, That does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Boston also with the sub. Turner's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
And Bradley gets it to go.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
And the slam dunk by Spates. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
They kick it out to Green. Thompson with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Sullinger inside. Guarded by Spates. Puts up the baby hook. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Steve, Boston last year was a team looking to rebuild, but their offense was just horrid at times.
Yeah, near the bottom in scoring as well as shooting efficiency. They lost a lot of games because of those offensive struggles. Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Spates with a screen on Rondo. Livingston no luck. Celtics trailed by 7. Rondo with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Bradley. Out to Turner. The drive by Green. Here's Sullinger. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. When former college coach Brad Stevens came in to coach the Boston Celtics, some worried that he'd have a tough time winning over headstrong point guard Rajon Rondo. But the two hit it off. Rondo said they become best friends, adding, "We talk every day. We laugh and joke. He has my full support. I'm behind him 100%. Kevin?
Rondo keeping an open mind and making himself accountable to Stevens' vision, Doris. Thanks. It's Thompson off the drive. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a few more points onto their lead with the Thompson.
That's bringing it down hard. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And a new group in for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullivan. Pass comes in for Green. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Smart dishes to Turner. Now here's Smart. Back to Turner. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Talk about great numbers. for Thompson. He's got 13 points now and 3 assists as well. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
Can he keep this up? Wow.
Warriors leading by 7. On the court for the Celtics. At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. The skilled front court of Jared Sullinger and Kelly Olynyk. And it's Rondo in the point guard position.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Green, no luck.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Jeff Green. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant, Clark, gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting. It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Here's Green, and that one hits back iron.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Shot from the wing, and it's blocked by Rondo. Bogut the pass to Green. To the left wing. It's Curry with the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Rajon Rondo returning to action in mid-January of 2014, a little less than a year after his ACL tear. And Steve, he looked pretty good.
He did. His shooting percentages were down, but rebounding and passing as well as he ever has. But Rondo, I think this year will be much more effective now that he's got some reps back on that knee.
Inside, off the pick, and he can't bank that one in. Curry kicks to Thompson. Tries it from the top of the key. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And Rondo's field goal percentage dipped, but he's shot a lot more three-pointers than ever before in his career. Coming off that injury, maybe not looking to drive as much as in the past. He hit that three-point shot at about 29%. I think he's got to get that mark up. If he does, then he could really be leading.
Green with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Sullinger dishes to Green. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock.
And Rondo trying to add range to his shot. Didn't stay idle while he was getting healthy. Seems he rehabbed his shot while rehabbing his knee.
And so it's Boston with it. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Again, Rondo missing. Warriors leading by 11. Green, the pass to Bogut. The rebound by the Celtics. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rondo drives in. There's the dish to Olynyk. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Barnes against Green. Lock at 6. The feed out to Rondo. From deep. Busted. No good that time either.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now here's Curry. Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter. The drive by Rondo. Pass, still in it. It's stolen by Bogut. On its way from Curry for 2. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Boston again missing.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors are really a team with gifted passers, especially in the front court. Somewhat surprising that they were only in the middle of the pack in assists last season. One of the worst teams when it comes to turnover.
Green, no one. And it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for 11-2.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's Sullinger. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Bradley drives in. He dishes it to Olynyk. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Green.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a numbers standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Here's Rondo. Soft touch off the glass. Rondo's got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Thompson again. It's Bradley. Barnes dishes to Curry. Barnes kicks to Curry. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Boston making some changes. And Iguodala comes to help. Smart passes to Turner. Looking for Bass. He gets it there. Feeds to Smart. On deep. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And Zeller kicks to Bass. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Here's Iguodala. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. He kicks it to Livingston. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, in his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Now here's Zeller. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Here's Barbosa. It's a 16-point game. Iguodala's drive. Good work defensively by Turner. You know, guys, you rarely see a player on a team apologize for scoring, but what Evan Turner did just that last year. Remember in a game against the Lakers, he put away a 360 dunk at the buzzer in a game that wasn't even close, and Steve immediately apologized after.
Well, you got to give Turner credit. I mean, he knew immediately that he kind of broke the code. You're supposed to, you know, respect the other team and pull the ball back out. So he reacted accordingly, went over to the Lakers and apologized, and everything really was fine.
And Evan Turner perhaps used to getting under opponent's skin. His college teammate at Ohio State nicknamed him the villain for his cold-blooded nature on the court. Tremendously competitive and versatile is Evan Turner.
And Evan Turner perhaps felt he played the villain last season. After the trade to Indiana, the Sixers GM drove him to the earthquake. And his arrival on the Pacers seemed to coincide with their tailspin. So he's looking to succeed in a winning situation.
From deep, Iguodala. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart, wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. We've got 1:08 left in the third. No good from the wing.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little bit. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is up and in. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Didn't really try to take on the D by himself. I like that. Very unselfish play.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Evan Turner to start last season, a feature offensive player, Steve, for the rebuilding 76ers.
Oh, yeah, Andre Iguodala and Drew Holiday traded away in consecutive seasons. So Turner's numbers went up with the team struggling, but he didn't seem very happy about the roster changes because they were losing night in and night out.
Young's checked in for the Celtics. .43 seconds left to play in the third. Barbosa dishes to Livingston. Good defensive work there by Young. Celtics trail by 13. Bass with a screen for Young. Kicks it to Smart. And he jams it with authority. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Well, he can power those down.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And here is Iguodala. Drops in the layup for 2. Iguodala's got 6. Smart, wide open. And he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Important 3 to cut it to single digits. It's still within reach. They've got to pick up the intensity.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Celtics trail by 8. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Azalea's out there with Draymond Green. That's the Warriors' 5.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Curry passes to Green. Dishes to Iguodala. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
They kick it out to Green. The pass to Smart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azaleia. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And then for Boston, Sullinger comes in for Turner. And Bradley subbed in for Smart. And it's Green missing.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. Sullinger is screen on Thompson. Into Sullinger. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. There it this, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching them go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, the Celtics certainly played with a lot of passion last year. They got off to a start that few thought they would achieve, but even playing with passion can't cover up the holes in the roster.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Thanks, Doris. I got to give the Celtics credit, though. They were never really in contention for anything last year. But, Clark, they played their heart.
Yeah, they did play hard, play with energy. And that goes a long way to trying to build a foundation of being successful going forward. They might not have done much for them last year, but that attitude is something they can build.
Thompson dishes to Green. Curry attacking. Passes it to Barnes. There's the three. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Barnes. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Rondo passes to Green. Hits it from three-point range.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there. That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
What a frustrating day for him. It's been a struggle, and it's rubbed off on the rest of the team for sure.
Curry kicks to Barnes. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead. It's Thompson off the drive. That's to Curry. Green kicks to Bogut. Thompson outside. Right over the D. Thompson's got 20.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Olynyk dishes to Bradley. Can't connect from short range. Warriors leading by 6. Curry passes to Green. He feeds it to Thompson. There's the dish to Barnes. Green kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Boston with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make. But when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Outside Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And Bradley gets it to go.
That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Curry attacking. Green dishes to Curry. High post shot. No good off the front iron. Celtics trail by 4. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Outside Green. The feed now to Rondo. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Rondo.
Yeah, rookie shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Bogut the pass to Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. Green again. Barnes.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Rondo kicks to Green. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Count the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Bradley dishes to Sullinger. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Barnes passes to Curry. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And the wide open shot from Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. And Thompson kicks to Green. It's up a 3. Thompson misses.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
The Celtics making a switch here. Young's checked in. Curry against Rondo. Curry is inside. Here's Bogut. They kick it out to Green. Young against Barnes. It's Thompson off the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Olynyk. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they're getting so much penetration on the defense that they're getting a lot of easy buckets as a result of breaking down that defense.
It's Young on the wing. And he can't stop this drop. Another miss. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bradley. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Bradley's got the ball. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Green. The rebound by the Celtics. Bradley, no one around him. Traps in the tray.
That is clutch shooting, making the most of his opportunities here in the fourth.
Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Barnes again. Bradley. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Young's shot is off. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. He drops the first one, and it will put them up by 9. Different look here for the Warriors. Azilu's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Barnes.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws would seem to have put this one away.
Rondo again. It's Barbosa. Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now